Hello everybody, and welcome to this episode of Fallout 4 Alien Blaster Only. Before we carry on with our episode, I'll just point out that I just loaded into this exit save that was made right here. And I'll go into more detail about why that's important as I walk out, but yeah, so as I've played this game, I've come to realize that the entire exit save feature doesn't work. Right? Now, what about it is the thing that just doesn't work? Well, even though there are times when I'll be in the middle of something and I'll have to end my stream or my recording or whatever, sometimes, you know, if I'm in the middle of nowhere, I have no choice but to do an exit save and hope that it actually works. And every time I've used an exit save to capture, to save actual progress, it hasn't worked. The only times that exit saves seem to work is if I do the exit save right after doing a normal save. And also I'm going to switch out the quests here. So yeah, you know, whenever I rely on the exit save, it doesn't work. Whenever I do an exit save immediately after a proper save, it actually works. And I don't know exactly why this is. Like, it seems... It seems like if I... For one thing, if I do an exit save about a minute after saving, but without making any actual progress whatsoever, then it's vaguely likely to work, but it almost never works, or probably never works, period, if I just do an exit save after making some progress. And, you know, I was thinking about whether or not this, whether doing something on a recording versus on a stream had any effect on this. But after doing a stream of Legendary Swapper Random Perks, I found out that the exit save that I made there for testing purposes actually did work. You know, this was a testing save that was the one made after no progress. So it seems to tell me that whether I'm recording or streaming doesn't seem to affect... Also, I think Deacon vanished by now. Yeah, it doesn't seem to affect the thing. Also, sometimes I like to see if there's any legendaries over here. Yeah, nice. Okay. No legendaries.
Cavalry's arrived, and it looks like they sent in the big guns.
That ship.
Amazing. We call her if she's here.
Gonna be a quick war with that thing.
That being said, I received. Follow me up to the roof.
Excuse me, Paladin Dance.
Lancer Captain Kells waiting for us.
Right. Well, this whole area has been made quite...
Unless you like getting shot.
Also, there's a cap stash. Yoink. But yeah, this is like the third iteration of this interior. Like, this interior sort of has a few iterations as you progress the story.
No matter how many battles we win,
Um,
there's always another fight ahead of us.
Like, for example, the first time is just fully wrecked,
I get off duty.
and there's a med kit and sleeping bags over here.
Watch your back out there.
Second time, there's...
Only one scouring the Commonwealth for those artifacts.
It's the same, but there's no med kit over here. The third time, it's this. And then the fourth time, they
Man,
break through this
Break the
wall.
muster one more time. Captain Kells is gonna have me do 100 push-ups.
Also we have some boxes here. You'd think that this would be theft, going through these boxes, because, you know, you'd think that these are owned by whoever sleeps here, but that doesn't seem to be the case.
Extermination op. Well, plenty of objectives to choose from. The Commonwealth is still crawling. If we intend to stay here, we need to reinforce.
So I don't think this is
Sounds like more
like
than we can handle
properly a new interior. It's
See if I can
more
get
like
someone else to help me take these targets down.
I'm actually a little jealous you get to head out to find these bits of
and
lost
that one.
tech.
Okay,
Exploring the
yeah,
ruins
more like
is
they're
why
just
I joined
switching
in the
out
first
different
place.
props. Like the containers that were here previously seem to still be here. Before anything else, I do want to save. Alright, so now that we've done that, I think I'm gonna go to the audio and mute it. Just for the write-up. Yeah, so basically the whole exit saves not working thing. I'll continue after this load thingy. Okay, yeah, so the whole exit saving not working thing. There's two effects of this. Firstly, it means that I really can't rely on exit saving to actually work. And I don't really like off stream running to some bed, saving, and then running back to the position off stream. Because it's hard to know if I've given myself, it'd be hard for the viewer to know if I had given myself some advantage. But then again, it'd be possible to do that anyway if it was all concise. So I guess I probably shouldn't be as worried about that. Like, for one thing, because most challenges are designed such that you essentially have an infinite supply of health, radiation removal, and all of that, provided you're patient enough. It doesn't matter if, functionally, it doesn't matter if my health is a little different, because, let's say I've saved at, let's say I finish at, say, County Crossing. I could then sit at the water pump for a few minutes, and that would replenish my health. It'd only be in challenges where I couldn't do that, where every item is important. Like Bootstraps Billy comes to mind. But even then, I think I'm at some point he had passive healing anyway. But I mean, some effects like subtly changing the ammunition count of some ammunition type that I don't use at all is a thing a player could do, and it's a thing that would be hard to notice. And like, I guess another thing I have going for me by doing these challenges on the PlayStation 4, I don't have access to a console that I could use to cheat. Like if I were playing on PC. So if I had some different count of something, like a different count of ammunition of some type, then oh no, that's going to collide with us. And we lived. Okay. Yeah, so basically, yes, this is the new recruit, Mr. Kells. Yeah, so anyway, even if I wanted to have some discrepancy, the only one available that I could do would be like going off camera and looting like ammunition from somewhere, or off camera grinding caps from various means. May as well grab grab the gun, and also I can turn up the volume again. I just like having the volume off for that section if I'm doing a lot of talking. So that's everything up here. Let's just run inside before we get boiled to death from the radiation. Grab that. So yeah, just run in here, start that conversation, and then loot everything from the other boxes and stuff. More Rad-X. Though this character doesn't actually need Rad-X at all. Okay, there's Buff out. Oop, found some cells. Sure, let's pick up the... Oh, I guess not. How close am I? Well, that would help. But that's pretty heavy. And I have about 10 left. 10 weights left. Lovely, there's a fusion core. Completely unexpected fusion core.
A robotic abomination of technology that is free thinking and masquerades as a human being.
So take this purified water.
Could be granted free will is not only offensive, but horribly dangerous.
Last purified water.
If it isn't harnessed,
all of these goodies.
potential of rendering us extinct as a species.
Oh. So that's 162. Okay, yeah, that's not worth picking up. And finally, we have a buff out and another vodka, which again overweights us. I'll just eat the food. Yeah, more food, more water. There's the food.
Enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel, and should be dealt with swiftly.
There
and
we go.
mercilessly. This campaign will be costly, and many lives will
Yeah,
be
so
lost.
basically I shouldn't worry too much if I have to
We will be saving
like,
humankind from its worst
run to some save spots
itself.
off stream and then resume from there.
Ad Victorium! Ad Victorium!
But, you know, it's still a thing I don't like doing.
The people of the common.
I can see that.
Exactly. I refuse to.
Sure. Don't worry.
Totally convinced.
Paladin, and he. They're. And
I'll do my best to live up to it.
I'm certain.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Yes. Please finish.
Well,
Thank you. Okay. So this quest finishes once we talk to Dance, and then we just talk to all the people, and that's. This also means that we'll be getting some
Carry on.
Congratulations on the promotion.
oh. Value weights. I'll just drop all those and then do the thing rather than looting. I do want to sell,
Paladin,
A lot of work
There you are.
like,
How
sell
did
as
it
much
go
as
with
possible.
I was very impressed
First.
with him. He's...
Exactly. I just not to put
I won't let you down, Dance.
good. Now, since I've been a
Sounds good. Let's
Wait,
go.
no, I don't want to. Whoops.
Hey,
what do you want? Yeah,
I take every feral beauty and
I think it's time we split the team.
I'm not going to lie. Come back alive.
This was intended all along. Totally. Dance, you can hang out with your buddies at Covenant. Sure.
Sure.
Call me old-fashioned. There's nothing better than me.
Alright.
there.
So yeah, again, we want to talk to everybody.
You're the new recruit I heard about.
Sounds like you're disappointed.
And not
Sounds like you have a pretty full plate.
play.
Actually, you seem to be getting around.
Come on.
There's a
Come on, Ingram, do me the goods.
Proctor.
Okay.
Proctor.
Mash on this guy.
Night. Even though
Looks uncomfortable in there.
it's not that.
Right. That's good to
Come
know.
on. Give me your speech.
I could use some extra caps.
You need.
Excuse me, Proctor Tegan.
There we go. Do I need to get the healing? Probably.
They weren't always like that.
Probably a good idea.
Regular people. Institutes.
Ah, good.
Hello.
You're finally here.
I think you're confusing me with someone. Maxon wanted me to meet the crew.
However, unfortunately,
Maybe I could lend a hand.
that would be as I'm authorized, and if in any
Okay, one last to go.
Glad you finally stopped by, soldier.
Right? Sure, go right ahead.
All right. I'm going first as a
There wasn't that much radiation.
you. Anyway. Okay. Second question.
Never been seriously sick in my life.
Good.
Come on.
Have you-
Come on, Cade.
No, never have.
Very well. Would you?
If my life's in danger, I'll do whatever it
That's. I see no reason. If you ever need medical.
Okay, so that's the second quest done. Some more water. And we don't quite level up.
Good to see you again.
That's fine.
tonight. Anything I can do?
Yeah,
All right.
took a few bad hits recently.
Scrape.
So he'll remove our parasites. But now we want to go back to Proctor Tegan
Now, was there anything?
and sell him everything we have able to sell. And let's just have a look at this. So it already comes up as T60B. I think if I use this,
Scar on his face.
like let's
One with a death.
see for an example.
In my experience, hot shots and big mouths end
Yeah, so with the perks I have, I could get this up to D. But there's no point, especially considering that it's already at B. So I guess we have this now. Oh, okay. So let's sell everything to this guy,
Tegan,
Looking to pick a fight?
and also buy some cores.
set me up.
Be my guest.
Okay, he's got a lot of caps. I'll buy all of his full fusion cores. Then give him all of my ammo that I can spare. Even this one, which is, you know, not that much. Junk. I only have the one pre-war money, so that's fine. We have all these things. Oh, not those. Apparel, weapons, we have this, this and that. Apparel, aid. I don't think we have aid to sell. Oh wait, I think we do. Yeah, we have the Red X. We have all but one Radaway, and I think we want to sell the stealth, the stealth boys. Yeah, we want to sell the stealth boys. Okay. So now I'm... Alright, so what? How much reserve? 56, 66, 76. We have 29 reserve. We could also sell more stuff as we get them. Those missiles are not worth carrying. Okay. But actually there's lockers over here, isn't there?
I don't know about Scribe
You
Naraya.
know.
I think she
Weirdly
lets
enough.
people do a bit too much.
But we do want to head over here and do the whole turn in the
There.
things
That should hold.
thing.
Thank you, sister. You know, we wouldn't have to worry
So
about
there's
getting
Naraya.
out if they weren't on the ship.
Your concerns are
Naraya.
noted, Scribe. If Proctor Ingram
Give
by
me your
thanks would let me
quest.
borrow you. Feel free to have
I guess she's
Want to
busy.
hear about my experiment?
So we got these. And that's all of that. Okay. Not missing anything. So, Naraya,
Excuse me, Scribe
give me
Naraya.
your
Feel
quest.
free to have a look at the specimens, but
Quite a collection you've got here.
well, I'm on the. If I
That's amazing.
well, it's only a use. How I believe instead.
I'm sold. If you're looking for...
And any moment now,
No problem.
glad to help.
I'd be glad.
Hey.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Now, even though I'm planning on doing the railroad ending with this character, you might be wondering why I'm bothering with this whole find tech docs and find other stuff nonsense. You know, why am I doing stuff for the Brotherhood of Steel? Well, it's... The reason is because the quest Synth Retention has me going close to this section. 38, 38, 38. Yeah, so it has me going close to this area. Whoop. That was close. Could have been bad. So yeah, we end up running close by to the Pridwen on the way to Nordhagen Beach in order to save there before doing the actual quest. Right, well, that gives us the perfect chance to stop off here later, allowing us to make use of the whole blood samples and other stuff thing. So basically, doing this ending doesn't, doing the railroad ending doesn't affect the usefulness of actually acquiring the resources for these guys.
Looking for medical assistance, soldier?
Stim pack, a blood pack, that's empty.
Can't bag more sense than me.
I'm not taking that bet.
Why? Because you know I'll beat you?
No, because
So
you
you'll
owe me
trade.
100 caps. You know how I know that?
Buff out.
Because you owe me 100 caps from your last stupid bet.
Alright, fine. How about you
Okay, that's a flag.
Will you get out of here?
We have even more of those stuff we can craft stuff with. Yeah, I think now it's time to chow on some booze of some sort. Do I have any? No. No regular beer. Plenty of that, so I'll use that as a stepping off point to get into the power armor.
If you need it, there's shelter and supplies.
And I'll just get in. So I think this is better. Better than the thing, and it also gives us not much, but an extra, like an extra 10. 307 from 285. So that's 295, 305. What would it take to put calibrated on this?
Man,
Just to
you
make...
haven't lived until you've tipped a Brahmin with a vertibird. Now that's a challenge.
So we can build it, we just need to find more fiberglass. Maybe this guy sells
Can I help
straight
with
up
anything?
shipments of
I'm looking for
fiberglass.
some firepower.
Be my guest.
Odds junk. No. Fiber optics, oil, circuitry, ballistic fiber. Now, I don't know where I could get fiberglass from these things here. I think these canisters have fiberglass in them, don't they? Yeah, they have two. So if I find more of those, let's have a look. MISC. Okay, let's see if we can at least build one. So we're basically looking for... Oh, lovely. So I mentioned this in my stream today, right? How in the previous stream that I did, I was looking for that very piece of clothing right there. Right, well... Oh yeah, there we go. We have it. So we'll just put calibrated on one of the legs. And we're not going to worry about going through and putting specific paint on this armor, or putting specific take all, and then everything useless. We'll take the crystal. Let's see. That we can put away. That we can put away. Flask we can put away. The alien we can put away. Okay. Sweet. So that will allow us to carry out a lot more items. We don't need the stew pot at all though. The antifreeze we do. We also have 12 cores, so that should last us a fair while.
Charging into a situation guns blazing is a good way to get yourself killed.
Yeah, that's about it for this area. There's a thing over here. Stim packs.
The Commonwealth's a dangerous place.
Stim pack and water.
Make sure you gear up before you head out.
Got a bourbon and a vodka, which I actually do use. The alcohol in this game isn't that useful, but it's the extra endurance that you get from it is not worthless, so to speak. So I'll leave this. I'll head over here and I'll drop another save. Okay, so before we leave, since Proctor Tegan does have a fair amount of stuff that he has, we may as well sell him everything else that we have. Also, since we just saved, I'm going to attempt, and we'll probably succeed,
What can I get for you today?
to cross the river in the power armor, which basically involves running under the water. Yeah, so you can take all these gamma rounds, all those, and I don't think there was anything to sell. Oh, except for these two. Okay. Right. So yeah, as I was saying, I'm not sure if I completed my point, but yeah, this item here. When I was doing the Flaming Chef, I went all the way to General Atomics Galleria to try to get that shirt, because I looked on the wiki and the only place that it said that the particular clothing spawned was like at the, in Reg's inventory at the General Atomics Galleria. So I went there, I did the whole thing where I restarted the facility, everything went well, and Reg didn't have the item. I was gonna have that and not that. We are not going to be doing Show No Mercy in this challenge. And that's because under the rules of the challenge, we just can't complete it. And it's not the sort of thing that makes sense to try to complete, because, well, basically, if it's before level 41, the point where ammo is no longer restricted, then more than likely I don't have any more ammo for this weapon, right here. If it's after that level, then there's no point, because I don't need any more levels anyway. Yeah, there's not much point in having that. So yeah. Now, I think the ghouls inside the Old North Church are still alive. So if I'm going to leave my power armor, which, to be honest, I don't really want to do that. But if I were to do so and Okay, this is a problem. But here we go. This is our out, I think. Yeah, we're fine. Okay, with those guys chasing us, we don't actually want to leave our power armor. In fact, I don't really want to be... Ooh, that was close. They nearly bit us. Excuse me. Also regular Roma. But now that these guys are all going to follow me, the guys down here are all going to kill those ghouls. Or at least most of them. Even the legendary. I mean, Drummer Boy is just going full hog. They're all going full hog. Look at them go. They just destroyed. Rapid, calibrated, powerful hunting rifle. Nah. We got more guys coming. Yes.
Right? That's one word for it. Deacon told me you single-handedly secured Carrington's prototype. So is any of...
Yes, sure, totally.
Every word he said.
If you didn't have the prototype...
Right.
See?
I was expecting... But instead...
You'd be insane not to...
You've certainly made... Welcome to the...
Lovely, I'll join.
Glad to be aboard.
It seems so you're in.
Professor, Fixer,
Have any suggestions?
No.
Bullseye. Oh yeah, Bullseye. Let's do Bullseye.
Bullseye.
From what Deacon says of
Because
your first
if we need to shoot something,
Dr. Carrington his prototype
it
and see if he can use another
sort of has to be a Bullseye.
First, the location is one of our most tightly guarded secrets.
Like I can generally, you know, allow some missed shots, you know, to deal with time constraints and whatnot, but so we got that glue, which we never got. There's like a box over here. No? Oh, there it is. Okay. And we get an in. And Deacon does his line, but we have our in anyway. I hope. If they start shooting at us for no reason, not very good. Just not very good.
It may lack the amenities of the switch.
Okay, we're fine.
But it's safe. Taking precautions not to risk life.
So yeah, there are also a few goodies we can get from right here. Got some Med-X, Mentats, Stimpaks. What's the Echo sack? Sure, I'll take it.
This is Bullseye. She did the switchboard. Not even worth She's a full agent. I'm counting on each of you to show her the ropes. Feel free
Let's take the freeze bottle. Come on, gimme. Thank you. Got some antibiotics. Okay. So to turn in the quest, I basically need to give it to this guy. Carrington! Don't make me shoot you! Carrington, wake up!
Told me to give you this.
But we are not going to be doing Boston After Dark with this character. Again, for the aforementioned reasons. Same with Show No Mercy.
And us knowing it would have been.
Tell me what you need, Doc. Sounds like an important.
It's a common when you the currents.
You can trust me with this.
Just stop. You,
Carrington.
I still can't.
Okay, well. Seems like the quest already got turned in. So they'll be fine. There's a magazine in one of these. Thought it was on this. Or did I get it already? Oh, that's right. I got it already because... Yeah, because we got in because of the Corsa chip. And then did the quest for these guys. Okay, that makes sense. Did I... No, I didn't steal out of any of these. Lovely. We get all the goodies ever. Okay, Nuka-Cola. Ball cap. That. All of those. What about the terminal we can naturally use? That lab scale I'll want to drop though. But I think... Actually, that's fiberglass. If we... That's fiberglass. I wonder... Can we build the other calibrated leg? What if I just drop it there? Okay. Maybe. Let's see. The other leg... Left leg... No, we need one more... Just one more fiberglass. And there's some right over here anyway. Okay. Okay, left leg. Calibrated chocks. And now before we eventually get to the XO1... That's not what I wanted. Leave! Leave, please! Yeah, so before we get the calibrated chocks, we can at least carry a lot. Which is important.
Doesn't find us here. It's nuts.
So that's basically it.
Up there, assume you're being watched. Always.
What I will do though is, well, get these new lookups first. Even more bullets. And then
Working with compartmentalized.
I guess I'll drop a save and call it here. You know, just to prevent this episode from going as long as the other one. And we get to sleep right next to Glory. Lovely. So thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you in tomorrow's episode. Bye bye!